Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Part 9. I am here with my mod, Katie.
Hello.
And as usual, we are sugar and spice and nothing at all nice. So, one thing I decided, I listened to the playback of my first Larry voice, which was in Case 1, where he definitely sounded like a wailing Shaggy. And my portrayal last time, I noticed that after he wasn't upset, he actually kind of toned down to more how I played him last time. So wailing Shaggy Larry is now canonically only when he's super fucking upset. So decreeth me, the person who voice acts him.
Oh boy.
I was very upset that I couldn't reach wailing Shaggy levels, but, you know, it just wasn't happening. You know, boy, I get to voice I get to voice the scary man. I get to voice one of the two characters I hate the most in this entire series. And I get to voice them both, so fun.
Oh, okay.
They're the two we were debating about this morning. Where I'm like, they're the same tier, and you're like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we're continuing to the trial. We're defending Edgeworth, and we don't know who the prosecutor is.
Let's find out.
Miles has been the prosecutor this entire time. So, but he can't prosecute himself.
I don't see why not.
Because he didn't do it.
Okay, that's true.
Nick, he didn't do it.
I know he didn't do it. My voice actor is being a shit. Karma?
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, Wright. A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite the claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
Nick!
Oh.
I'm gonna take a 2x4 to this boy's head.
He needs it at times, okay?
Oh my god. Yeah, I know you love Nick, but I also love that you're aware enough to be like,
oh, no, he's an asshole at times. I love him for it.
my favorite boy needs a fucking 2x4. That is not the time to be saying that Edgeworth handles forged evidence, because Edgeworth doesn't forge evidence.
Well, no.
He's handled it. I think he even admits that later, but he doesn't know what was forged and what wasn't.
What wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, he had no idea. He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me.
I don't want to imagine those two in court against each other.
No. Oh, no. Speaking of Mia... Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry.
It's alright.
I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
It's nothing.
Wait, Nick, doesn't he believe in the occult?
No.
Because of my mom?
I don't think so.
But Nick, this would be a good time to tell him about spirit mediums.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Oh, Nick.
Well, it's time. Let's head in.
Nick, this is a seriously bad idea.
Yep. We're doing it. We're doing it live.
All right, Bill O'Reilly.
He looks like a Muppet, I'm sorry.
I just saw that and I was like, oh shit, she's right. He looks way more intimidating on the DS, I promise. In that pan view.
Okay, so to explain for everyone the panned out view of the other prosecutor, it just reminds me of a Muppet, and I don't know why.
He looks like one of the two old guys. Like, he should be up there with him, and then they throw him off the balcony.
Yes.
Oh my god, I forget their names, but they're like most everybody's favorites. Oh my god. Oh my god, he does look like a Muppet. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I know I pointed that out to you, but you didn't see it until this moment.
No, because now it's like in my face. Like I saw it on my I saw it on my TV like 3 years ago, but like I just didn't think anything about it because I was like, oh yeah, like actual drawings instead of the sprites, whatever. It just looks weird and blobby. I'm gonna have a really hard time voicing him if you keep that shit up.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay. Oh my god, he does look like a fucking Muppet.
I didn't bring it up that time, you did.
I can't get over it. It's just the on his face. Oh. Okay, hang on.
Good. We're good.
I started laughing so hard I'm already overheating in my flannel when I was freezing before, so that's a good thing. Holy crap. Or it's the tea. Oh, God. Sorry, I spaced out. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Now he doesn't look like a Muppet.
No.
Now he looks terrifying.
Angy.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies.
He even has the judge scared.
Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to...
Oh, you completely went out there for a sec.
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe first. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, I just get to do everybody today, don't I, pal?
Yep.
Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went toward the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Let's just check that out really quick, because I honestly forget what it looks like. Let me see. Okay, it's just that. I wasn't sure if the boat was in position or anything. Gotta take note. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. I feel so skeevy when he does that. I have for 14 years and it never stops. It feels wrong. Don't do that. Stop it.
He will do as he damn well pleases.
Don't do that. Don't do that, scary man. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not.
Let me know how my Von Karma's doing, by the way. Like how it goes.
You had it a little deeper, you've gotten a little higher again, but it's fluctuating, so you'll get the hang of it.
Okay. The overall point is the curtness, so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't want to lose that. Yeah, he does need to go deeper. I just don't want to confuse him with Miles. A man called into the station about 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! I'm scared too.
I'm confused. You received a call from a man.
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
And there's the objection from hell.
Satan himself.
Yeah, well, there's one other person.
Oh, yeah.
Who has an equally horrible objection.
That's Beelzebub.
That's right, we did say it was Beelzebub. But he's in Miles's duology, so. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses.
Ugh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. Lot of heart.
What happened next, detective? I just spit a little bit. Pat. Pat. Because he hits the T's really hard. So it's like, what? Thank God for a pop filter. God.
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick. Hey, pal, you ever get the sense of deja vu?
All the time.
Okay, because I think I remember telling you that the chief of police was not going to be happy about that if we didn't live up to it.
Yeah, you did.
That was the case
Sounds
where...
like a real stickler.
That was the case where you were the murderer, right?
Yeah. So it's cycled back around this month?
Wait, you admitted to being the murderer? Hang on, hold up, pal.
That was the one where I was accused, but yeah, let's just stick with it.
Alright. Oh god! Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir.
Now I'm scared. Jesus.
Me too, Nick.
What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him there?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections.
I'm actually lightheaded from doing his voice, because he breathes out a lot.
Why didn't you think he was the suspect? Or why didn't you think he was suspicious? Or the suspect?
You should know! We have a deep trust and relationship with the prosecutors. I don't know what happened to my voice.
I think you got a little too excited.
I did!
Oh, God.
I got really... Oh, God! Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Are you sure about that one? Are you really sure about that one? There's a couple of people I can think of right now that are canon characters. There are two I can think of.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue now.
Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet added to the court record, found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. That's a pretty... Oh, shit, I don't remember my calibers that well. Was that standard or smaller?
I want to say that's around standard.
Yeah, I think it is around standard. Hang on. Google, help me. What is a standard caliber bullet? Or a handgun. It was just like, here's everything. Handgun cartridges are known as... Oh my god, these are all metric. Oh, Jesus. Okay. 22 is actually kind of... 22 is on the smallest end of the popular handgun calibers.
Oh.
It's used for a long rifle?
Dang.
What the fuck?
Well, alright.
Yeah, it's smaller then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought 20 was a bit smaller. It was either average or smaller. I don't remember. Haven't had to research my gun calibers in a while.
Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
He's gonna cluck instead of tisk. Oh god, that grin. Get it off your face. Go away.
He's got the same evil laugh as Edgeworth,
I
but
re-
it's even more terrifying.
I resent-
I don't like that.
I resent that, Wright. I sound nothing like that. Nick, you have to be strong for Mr. Edgeworth. He's on.
I'm trying. I'm scared.
He's on trial right now. He's even
We're
more
both
scared.
We're both scared. Everyone's scared. We just need a group scare hug.
No, Nick, please.
Okay.
Pals.
Yeah.
Okay, there were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What?
Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears prints from Miles's right hand. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well. I'll explain.
Okay.
Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The bearer leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. I was trying not to pull a Zemnis there, which is why I put emphasis on a different syllable, because I absolutely would have fallen into Paul St. Peter if I was not careful. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Damn it. We can't keep laughing about Muppet Von Karma as the trial goes on. It's gonna get really intense.
Look, I wasn't doing it that time. You mentioned it.
Yeah, it's just like Muppet. Order, order! Including you, voice actors.
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Entirely of my own volition.
Who's running this court anyway?
Good, now we get to yell at Miles about not telling us about picking up the gun.
Edgeworth, the fuck? Edgeworth, what is going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in that photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know. Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
And that's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. What am I going to do to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya...
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Nick, you're wondering why she has such problems in this case. Oh. Sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
No, I do need you here, Maya. Of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? Oh, that sounded awful.
Yeah, Nick, 2x4. Back of the head.
I'll bow my head for you.
Flap! It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out.
Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Oh boy, now I get to swallow my consonants, as Mary puts it. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Everyone just ignore that fellow from hell.
Try.
God knows I've heard it enough times in this court. It was Christmas Eve, just right after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on that lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge? The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined this witness yet.
A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, yeah. I just remembered something that happens in court today.
I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Right as I was taking a drink. Ooh. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Okay. We're gonna be giggling at this a little bit because it is a well-known meme within the Ace Attorney community, especially around Christmas time. The Christmas Eve and Christmas Day bit is debated a lot. Like, the time frame for the murder is debated so much in this case. So it turned into a meme, and the devs at Capcom, like Takumi-san and his team, took notice of that. So now every Christmas they post about it, and it's spectacular. So we all just kind of giggle internally whenever we see the semantics being argued over. Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious.
Well, what are you gonna do, Nick?
Let's... press further?
Yeah, I mean, Nick, if you think it sounds suspicious, we may as well.
Yeah. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake to have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She's said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
You just shut up.
What did you say?
Let's continue.
That's what I thought.
Could you clearly see the two?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you.
Me too, Nick. Me too.
He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scan the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Right.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick! Lana's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean. But... if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who is that? It was me.
Maya!
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I don't. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No!
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
MVP Maya. Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Mrs. Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is held in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya!
Fucking MVP, Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. And that last statement. And we only have one statement, so let's press it.
No!
Oh, no, we can't.
No!
Yeah, or it's game over. No. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
No!
I'm so used to pressing everything. From playing Gettin. Because they're just like, I'm just like, press everything. That's usually what I do. No, actually. No, that's the map. There's the photo. Yeah, that's clearly Edgeworth. Let's check that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally Edgeworth.
Yeah.
I can see his face.
I can see the ruffles of that cravat. Except for the part where, oh wait. Music stop, you win.
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
There's where the other meme comes in. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Judge, please quiet the gallery.
Order! I will have order! Anyone who sings Nickelback one more time will be held in contempt. The photo I took.
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
this picture was taken with a professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? You were in Silent Hill, Letta. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course! I said I could, and I meant I could! Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
Did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
Miles is sitting in the witness seat, like,
Sweating bullets.
Yeah, he's sweating bullets. Jeez, poor Miles. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was as thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. So, how could you see Edgeworth or Mr. Edgeworth?
And now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. The defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me.
Miles is sitting off to the side in the witness bench with unnecessary feelings.
Your camera.
Yeah, it's got an automatic. Hey! The issue we are concerned with here is Ms. Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. I'm like half growling.
Camera took the picture.
I'm half growling out the lines right now, and I'm totally okay with that. Objection sustained.
Camera took the picture. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
What do you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too.
I've got doubts about... Yeah, that's the flimsiest-ass excuse. If only on the basis of, they're in LA, how much fucking light pollution do you think there is?
Yeah.
You're in Hollywood, for God's sake. Like, you're by the Hollywood sign. You ain't seeing anything.
Was that really to take pictures of a meteor shower?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
The camera took the picture! You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yes! This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is, perhaps, the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow. Maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Ms. Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Did she... Okay. Is that new testimony? I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Miss Hart. What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing.
Neither is the light pollution. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth.
No, I'm not done with that.
No unnecessary comments, please.
God, it sounds like he was almost choking to say that.
Yeah, I know, really. I mean, it probably would choke him.
If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him.
I did, yeah. Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
It might be the last thing you do, Nick. Okay. So it's set to take pictures of a meteor shower, but that camera was set to automatically take pictures when a loud noise was detected.
Yep.
Meteors don't
And it was
make... yeah, and it was facing the lake and not the sky. Yeah. So, Lotta, explain.
Explain me this thing.
Explain me a thing.
You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you had set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upward to take pictures of the stars, Miss Hart.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well, then, what exactly was she photographing?
Your Honor, take a look at this. What was she photographing at the lake?
Huh, let's check that article about Gordy. It made a noise.
Mm-hmm.
Made a pretty loud splash.
Take that!
Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article. Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart?
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see if you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I have proof. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking this time around, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? It's a fucking camera. It's
a camera, Your Honor.
It's facing the lake and it's set for loud noises.
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, the photograph here, taken when a gun was fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had your camera set to respond to loud noises.
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart?
But you remember what I can do, Mr. Wright. You struck a bargain with me.
Oh, shit.
That Faustian bargain coming back around.
You were camping there to try and take a picture of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! There's a monster that exists and he's at the prosecution's bench. Damn. Did I get you with that one?
Yeah.
I think I was like, oh shit, I think she choked.
Yeah, because I can see Lotta actually saying that. Jesus.
She wouldn't be wrong. But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it.
Can you imagine Von Karma looking over newspapers and being like, yes, Gordy. This will be a problem in my case. Like, that's an image I'm going to treasure forever.
Shit. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Always right as I'm taking a drink. My goodness. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing. That won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it.
I have to say, her design is interesting. I'm just tired of looking at it because I've seen it 10 million times, and it's Lotta, and she's, again, a source of fond irritation. But her eyes are very pretty. They're like a very pretty color. That's like the one thing that the HD like actually makes pop. I was like, oh, her eyes are pretty. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may continue. You may continue to cross-examine the witness. That's what I was going to say. Absolutely. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? There had to be.
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first.
Shut up. Haha, very funny.
I would love for Nick to yell, "Shut up." Are you kidding me? Just walk up and jack slap Von Karma. But that's a fast way to be held in contempt, and he would die.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
can't remember. This is one of the ones we have to be kind of careful with.
Yes, we cannot let it go all the way to the end.
Yeah. She's not a research student. She's an investigative photographer. That doesn't mean anything. Imagine what a scoop. Yep. Camping out by the lake. She looked right straight out at the lake. It's in these next few statements. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. I believe that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, because she was looking,
for Gordy. Yeah. So we present the newspaper article with Gordy.
Yeah.
Oops. I meant 10%. GG.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Miss Hart. Were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
Hey! What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
Yes. Yes, I do. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Ah! Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testify that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. Except for the part where you perjured the entire testimony.
Yeah.
I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited.
It's a very serious crime.
Yeah. And they threaten that in later games, too. They're like, don't perjure yourself, and the witness is like, oh shit, but Lotta just skips away. Every time. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. Nani the fuck? Oh my god. That's another time I got you. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph! You got proof! Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough! You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you can't really tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo! Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse.
Worse. He'll be found guilty of premeditated murder and he'll be hung.
Or worse.
Yeah, no pressure, Nick.
What should I do?
Make her show the enlargement.
Yeah.
Hell no backing down. Or Phoenix fucking Wright.
Miss Hart, I am Phoenix motherfucking Wright. Look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Also, hang on a second, BRB.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
You're good.
You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
Just imagine Nick smugly smiling.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? She's going to die.
Miss Hart. Did no one else hear that? Jeez. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Oh, we've got the jams kicking in. We know we're good. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing this, or even anything distinctive like Mr. Edgeworth's cravat. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not.
BRB again, I'm sorry.
I'll just jam out to this. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Yay! Lake photo. Taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m. Happy now, Mr. Wright?
Yes. There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. Stop doing that. Ugh. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. And I would like to close the cross-examination of Ms. Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course.
A moral compass.
Oh, shit. Like, the game makes it very obvious Von Karma's a piece of shit, but, like, we're definitely not helping. And then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Mr. Wright, the mouth on you!
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere.
Oh, hell yeah, there is. I'm seeing it right now.
Same. This is bad, real bad. What should I do?
We showed...
Check to the enlargement.
Oh, I thought we showed other evidence.
We have to object to it first.
Oh, okay. Well.
We're gonna save.
Yeah, this is why we do this. Man, back in my day, you only had one fucking save. So if you, there are points in Ace Attorney where you can actually back yourself into a corner, and if you save there, you're screwed. There are points. It's not fun.
Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
The shooter's hand.
Yep. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence.
This is why you always pay attention to your court record. Always. This man's left hand does what? That was my line, excuse you.
I'm excited, Your Honor. I'm excited that I found this. Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that that left hand contradicts.
That's the pistol. Bears prints from
Yeah.
Edgeworth's right hand.
Yeah. Edgeworth, I could kiss you for holding this right now.
What?
The evidence is clear.
Excuse me, Your Honor, can I just...
The man in this photograph is holding the pistol with his left hand.
I understand the defense is trying to make a point, but excuse me.
However, the prints on the murder weapon are from Edgeworth's right
I
hand.
just like to imagine Miles spluttering in the witness stand right now, like, what the fuck?
Sorry, I choked on water. Ergo.
You're even stealing my lines! Right!
Damn it. Ergo. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph.
What, are you just going to start wearing a cravat now?
No.
Good.
I like my tie. Is not Mr. Edgeworth.
I like how he even uses an ergo. I'm like, aw, Nick. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, now that I've taken half their souls, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
The victim himself.
Yeah, let's just frame Larry.
Larry Butt.
Yeah, let's just frame our other best friend for murder.
Our other guest.
Our other best friend. Our other best friend. I cannot talk anymore. And then, I blame my burned tongue. Wow. My burned tongue. The victim shot himself.
There's only one explanation remaining.
He rode Miles Edgeworth out on a boat, yelled at him, and then shot himself. Perfect sense.
The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
But what?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I already had considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Oh, look, an updated autopsy report.
You fucker, you're gonna die.
Time of death, sometime on the 24th or the 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh my god, I can breathe again. I get so lightheaded doing his voice. How is my
I'm sorry.
How is my Von Karma?
You did very good when he like started to get a little bit more riled up.
When he
It was
starts
a lot more
when he starts snarling.
Yeah, it was a lot more natural.
Yeah, I will. I think he does kind of talk stilted because he's trying to be polite.
Except he's not.
Yeah, I mean that's canon. He he steamrolls anybody in his way.
Yeah.
So, Von Karma is a character that does reappear through the series, so I was very nervous about getting his voice right because he has a lot of long-lasting ramifications, and he does reappear. So, yeah, I was really nervous about my Von Karma.
That was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but... What happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Look.
Your jokes are awful.
Look. I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth?
Laughs in pain. Laughs in pain.
Laughs in being an asshole.
Oh, Nick, yeah.
I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow.
Oh, you sweet summer child. You've got a storm coming. I remember day 2 of the trial so well.
Oh, man. Of course she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard.
Lada's deposition. I heard 2 sounds, like gunshots just after midnight on 12/25 on Christmas. And this is the day I get my achievements, too.
Yep.
The investigation day. Oh, sweet, sweet save. Even though I live for the court parts of the trilogy. And the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
You want to keep going?
I mean, let's take a small break just that way I don't go cross-eyed. Because that tends to happen when we do longer sessions.
Okay. I'll slap on
give
the
me, like-
BRB. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
let's
so...
take like a quick 10-minute.
Okay, so for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. This is Danny,
And Katie.
signing out. Have a good one.